We're going to discuss the importance of key things to consider when before exams, before any pre-test, pre-assessment or post, or even as checking for progress midway. Before administering any assessment, it is important to review with students some basic information, as well as helpful test-taking strategies, such as reading the questions before reading the passages. It is important to establish a relaxed ambience. The atmosphere needs to be comfortable. Explain to students that they will not be graded and that they are taking an exam or pre-assessment or post-assessment. Basically, in the pre-assessment is to practice for real tests down the road as you check for their retention of the skills later on. So this is just practice. Encourage students to do their best, but not to worry if they don't know all the answers. It is important to highly encourage them to relax, take a deep breath, provide each student with a sharpened pencil. If they're doing a paper pencil, a lot of kids do much better if they have something that they can hold in their hands and be able to write on a piece of paper. Even if they do an assessment on a device, sometimes it's very helpful to have a piece of paper and pencil with a good eraser. Reviewing the directions is highly important. Then read the samples in each section and discuss the answers. It is important to pay close attention to the directions in each of the sections. As you know, you can highlight the different parts of the test if there are different skills administered in the assessment. To mimic the atmosphere of a real test, you may wish to set time limits. Students should be able to complete reading comprehension section if they're doing the reading, the first 3 pages of each test in about 20 to 25 minutes, allowing additional 10 minutes for the vocabulary portions of that, whatever last page, if they have all of that mixed on the assessment. Encourage students to work quickly, carefully, and keep track of the remaining time as they would in real testing session. This is just a way of training students to get used to some of the procedures and expectations and time tests that are given with standardized testing. So it's a good way to have them practice. During the assessment, it's important to walk around the room as needed, guiding the students to first make sure that they mark one answer circle for each question,